Communication protocols. For a communication to take place from one source to another, there should be some rules to be followed. So in this session, we will be discussing in detail about the protocols that is used in a communication. Most important protocols are Transmission Control Protocol, also known as TCP, and User Datagram Protocol, also called UDP. We will also discuss about ICMP, that is Internet Control Message Protocol, in this session. Transmission Control Protocol, also known as TCP. TCP protocols always send back an acknowledgement when something is requested. This can be considered as a reliable type of communication, since after the successful communication there will be a confirmation from the receiving side. An example of TCP protocol communication is used in a bank transaction. So while transferring money from one account to another, TCP protocol is used, and this protocol will acknowledge after a successful communication has been taken place. User Datagram Protocol, or UDP. It is an unreliable type of communication, and UDP is only used for real-time communication purpose. So we can consider the example of Skype communication and VoIP telephone communication that uses the UDP protocol. The Internet Control Message Protocol, commonly known as ICMP or PING, they are commonly used for network diagnostic purposes. That is, if a host computer sends a message packet to the server will send back an echo reply to the host computer so that they will confirm that a communication exists between both computers. TCP three-way handshake operation. Consider that we want to visit a website from our computer as shown in the figure here. The computer at the user side will send a TCP synchronization packet to the web server. After receiving the TCP synchronization, the server will send back an acknowledgement to the user side. The user side will send back an acknowledgement to the server side to confirm that a communication has been established between them. So this is the process of how a TCP three-way handshake is operated. TCP sliding window. We can understand what a TCP sliding window using the example of copying a file from an external storage device to our computer. It transfers a small amount of data first to test the reliability. After the acknowledgement is received, the data transmission rate will be increased. That's the reason why the remaining time shown while copying files will get reduced after few seconds.